Hey, Facebook. Hey, YouTube. Oh my goodness, it is another Sunday. I am so very excited. We are 1 week away from Memphis. Yay. We are leaving. Some of us are leaving. Me. I'm leaving this week, early this week, like Monday, Tuesday. And the rest of the team will get to Memphis on Thursday and early on Friday. So we are excited to get to Memphis. So you are tuned into the Art of Transparency Talk Show. I am your host, Makita Moore. I've got two amazing AOT speakers with me tonight. Oh my goodness. Their stories are amazing. Their stories are incredible. They chose to share their stories with AOT. So I am very honored to have them on the show tonight. So without further ado, we are going to pull them on. We've got Cara Aljoe and Conchetta Jones. We call her CJ though. Hey y'all!
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
Oh my goodness, it is time. So I got nerves going all around, and um I packed the truck, so I'm kind of tired. It wore me out. I think I was defeated. Trying to pack the truck because I got so much stuff to go to Memphis with me. But it is what it is, and I'm gonna hit this highway and love it every second of it. So, ladies, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. Tell us who you are and tell us what you do. CJ, we can start with you again. Conchetta is CJ, y'all. That's just CJ. Tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, I'm Conchetta Jones. As Makita says, everybody calls me CJ, and I am a personal development and confidence coach. I work with women, basically women 40 up, who just want to have a little oomph in their lives. I work with them on living their best life on their journey to their dream life. And I do that with personal development tips and just things from my life. I share my life and the mistakes that I made and the good things and show them that if I can do it, they can too.
Oh, yes. It's a lot of that happening right now. If I can do it, so can you. I
Yes.
promise you, you can. Cara, tell us who you are, what you do. Let me tell y'all.
My name is Cara, like
See,
Sarah, and then it's Aljoe, just Al and Joe.
see,
Cara Aljoe, and I help people grow from confused to confident in their wellness journey. So I was reaching 300 pounds, and for me that wasn't where I wanted to be.
I've been
I
there.
had made some major transitions, and with my weight increasing, my stress increasing, I ended up being in the ER, and the doctor
Mm.
told me that if I keep stressing out, this is where I'll be. And it was at that time that I decided, I want to take a healthier approach. So I help women, with that. I have a business called Sistar Circle. It's with a few women from my childhood. We've all grown up, and we just use it as a space to help us live healthy, happy, and whole. And I used to be real big on the healthy part, but now I'm even bigger on the happy and whole part because healthy looks different for all of us. I know some very healthy women who are 300 pounds, who could outrun me, who can out yoga me, everything. So I've learned that it doesn't have anything to do with the cover of the book. It's all what's on the inside. So we just help women to discover the same.
I got a question about that. Do you think happiness has a lot to do with healthiness?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
it's a
hate to be
connection
frank,
there.
with it, but I used to grow up and I used to hear a lot of people refer to Caucasian people as being happy. I grew up hearing that a lot. You know how white people are, they
Mm,
happy. And I used to wonder, like, I'm black, why we ain't happy either? You know, I did. I used to be like, what's the difference? But I saw
right.
habits. Some people just do different habits. So I've learned, as I'm getting getting wiser, that it's the habits that keep people happy. You know, it's the walks, it's the small little talks, you know, sorting out differences instead of holding grudges. Imagine people, just think about the people who hold grudges for years.
Yeah,
You know, that's
yeah.
dis-ease in their body, and then other things come about. So I do think, to answer your question, I do think that happiness is really honed into healthiness, because even on your worst day, if you're happy, at least it was a good day. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard going to sleep with a lot of bad days. It accumulates in your body. Your body expresses what you're feeling.
Mm. I feel that. And I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely agree with that. I think happiness is a way to wholeness. I think happiness is
Mm-hmm.
a way to healthiness. I think because, a lot of people say, I'm a stress eater. Yeah, that's me. I'm people. That would be me. I'm people. Um, I'm a stress eater, and I have my certain things that I eat. Like I'm a chicken lover. I love fried chicken. Me and Harold's our friends. For those of you that are from Chicago,
Chi-town.
yeah, that's definitely a Chi-town thing.
Right.
So I love chicken. I absolutely love chicken, and when I'm stressed, I also love to cook. Right, and I cook soul food. Like I'm going to. You can tell how bad it is by how much I cook. Because if it's truly bad, you're gonna get a whole Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner all in one day, right? Because I need that. I need to be in the kitchen and I need to do that. So absolutely, I believe healthiness is attached to happiness, and happiness is attached to healthiness. Absolutely, I do. So, Conchetta, tell us, because I know when you and I met, you were talking about women over 40 and how they absolutely need to kind of get back to who they are, and you coach them through that. So tell us about that. Tell us what can we expect? Because see, I am over 40. I am happy to say I'm over 40. I am 43 years old. And sometimes you do lose yourself. You lose yourself in the kids and being a parent and being a worker and being, an entrepreneur. You lose who you are in all of that. And then you throw on being a wife. I'm not a wife, but I can only imagine how that's another title, right, to lose yourself in. So tell us about that.
So, okay, Michaela, I'm a whole 20 years older than you are. And so,
No, you're not. Nobody believes that, CJ. Nobody.
I can remember for my 40th birthday at my job, they actually put up the decorations they were celebrating, and they put up all these black decorations, and it said over the hill. And people were expecting at 40 that you're over the hill. They know that's the mindset that society has, that people have. And they start looking, from 40, 45, and then they're looking to retire. Well, I'm not looking for all of that. There's still a lot of life left in me. And
Mm-hmm.
basically, a lot of the things that I have accomplished, I didn't accomplish until I was in my 50s. And so it's like, we don't want to sit down, sit back, rock and relax. We have life in us and we're ready to do it. So I figured if I felt that way, I know there were other women that felt that way. We're bold, we're beautiful, and we're in your face. And so
In your face.
So I want to give women that confidence to let them know that it's okay to do things and not have to worry about, well, I'm somebody's grandmother, I'm somebody's mother, I'm somebody's wife, I'm supposed to do this. No, you're supposed to do whatever makes you happy, whatever you feel like doing, not those old rules and regulations that society has given us. And so that's what
Yeah.
I'm about, just giving women the confidence to step out there and to do the things that they have been wanting to do, whether that's line dance or belly dance or pole dance or chair dance or whichever dance, hip hop, whatever it is you want to do, age should not stop you from doing it. Age is it's just a number. It means nothing. It's how you feel. And baby, I feel probably younger than you right now.
Honey, let me tell you, when you put up them pictures for your birthday, I was like, this woman ain't a day over 35. She needs to stop playing. Because I mean, I get it, right? I've seen women, and you be like, ooh, she's up in age, and then you find out she's 42, and I'd be like, life has gotten a hold of you, baby. So I get it. I absolutely get it. We got a few comments. Keisha says, hey, all roads lead to old, but after this, Memphis. Absolutely they do. Because this road is, let me get up tomorrow and ain't no snow out there. This road is going. Because I know it's going to be snow on the ground. But if the roads are clear, like if my street is clear, then I know the roads is clear. Like, because they do the side streets last. So if my street is clear, I'm getting on the road. Hey, Keisha. Tyra says, hey, you all. Hey, Tyra. Keisha says exactly, because she is agreeing with us. She say me too. Tyra says me too. She's a stress eater too. Absolutely. Like I don't get it. Like, and half the time when I do cook all of that food, I don't even eat it. I think it's busy work. Kind of maybe it's busy work. The fact that I'm in the kitchen cutting this and chopping that and looking at this and stirring that all at one time. So maybe it's busy work that I'm really enjoying. Keisha said, come on, set yourself free, Makita. You know I'm trying. And Keisha said, lie, CJ, when you were saying that women don't want to be when women make them saying 40 is I couldn't get my words together. When they were saying 40 is old. No, I'm not old. I just got my groove back.
The lies to tell.
Yes, I just got my groove back, honey, at 43.
What?
Yes, like 43 is the bomb.
Baby, 63 is the bomb.
Oh, see, that right,
now,
honey.
I'm lies to that. I never believed CJ's age. I'm still thinking
ever
doing it for marketing purposes. I never believed CJ.
Yeah, she is marketing for the. Yes, I believe. I'm with you. I'm with you, Cara. I'm with you.
It's a great.
Peggy says you all look great, ladies. She says hello in your face. Yeah, because when she said that, I almost threw the computer like in your face, honey. Tyra says absolutely yes. Shay says hi, ladies. I'm loving all of this. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. And Shay says, no way. Right, Shay, no way. She is not, no way. She looks amazing.
Thank you, guys.
And you know what? I think it's part of that healthiness.
On the inside.
Yeah.
Just as much. Your energy matches everything
Thank
you
exude.
Yes. I think it's the happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the happiness and the wholeness and the healthiness of it all. Mm-hmm. And I want to look that good when I turn 60. Anything. 60, 61, 62. It's, you know, like to be happy and to be whole. I do know that you look good when you are happy and you're whole. I absolutely know that. Mm-hmm. I also know that you look real good when you're healthy, happy, and whole.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yes, you are.
It's a ray of looking good, and when you all three healthy, happy, whole, now you look real good. When you happy and whole, you look good. But when you're sad and you're down and you just kind of letting life defeat you, you look as if life is defeating you. And I don't want to look like that. I definitely don't. Shay said, I need to see your ID. We all do, girl. We all do.
I need
you. And you look so happy, Cara, for sure. Congratulations on your health journey. Yes. So I was actually looking at pictures of you because I too was in the 300 club. I absolutely was. I was at my biggest 327. 327 pounds. Mm-hmm. So in 2019, December of 2019, I underwent the sleeve surgery.
Really?
I did, but in 2020, they found that I have a thyroid issue. They found that I have a gallbladder issue, which is not allowing my food to digest the way that it should. So I'm not 300 pounds anymore, but I would definitely love to lose 50 more pounds. And then COVID happened and we weren't doing anything. We were kind of sitting in the house eating and snacking and of the whole, like, oh my God, I'm in the house, I can't do anything, right? So you kind of snacking and cooking, and
You just
because I
became
was
a chef.
definitely cooking.
I became a chef.
Yeah,
Y'all look what I made.
definitely, yes.
Again.
Trying all kinds of new recipes and all kinds of stuff. So
Yes.
me and COVID didn't get along. So I'm definitely not in the 300 club anymore, but
Awesome.
I would love to again lose 50 of these pounds that I have gained. So what would be a regimen that you would give people, like if they came to you and like, I really just, I think I'm good, but I would like to lose 20 pounds. I would like to just feel healthy. What would you tell them?
I would tell them to decide what makes them healthy, happy, and whole. And I know that, I don't want to sound like a parrot, but it's the simple things that shift our lives.
Yeah.
Going back to that thing about, I was told as a young age, how white people be happy. I was told that. How you just gonna the whole race ain't happy? Dang. So
Nobody, huh? Nobody.
so
Oh, okay.
so I was living in some patterns and some habits because of our people. My mom would cook with Crisco with the out the can.
Let
Period.
me tell you, that's the best fried chicken. I don't cook with it no more, but my mother used to buy it when I was a teen and, coming up. Maybe that was the best fried chicken
I'm
and
not
the
judging,
butter,
Mama.
the the
There's
butter
the crystal
flavor.
on the stove down south.
Oh, yes.
So I'm just saying that to say, well, y'all know where I came from. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just using the Crisco to give a landmark to let y'all know I can eat. But I like my air fryer now as well.
Okay.
I love my Ninja. Um,
Okay.
the first thing that I would say would be, what do you do? What do you take?
Mhm.
And the first thing that some people get afraid of is thinking I'm trying to sell something to them. I love my business because of what I've done is heal. I've also healed my money story. I'm healing my
Mm.
body, but I'm also healing my bank account. Like I know I have to invest in me now. And that was something that I wasn't clicking at first. So
Mhm.
the number one thing is vitamin.
Vitamins. Okay.
Vitamins. I don't care if you take the Flintstone vitamins. I'm gonna ask you why, and I'm gonna tell you to try mine because it's
Love it.
liquid.
Every morning. Every morning.
But you gotta take your vitamins. Our
Okay.
hair isn't growing as Black women because we don't take our vitamins. Black is cracking. I'm starting to call out lies. Black is cracking on some folks because they're
Mhm.
not taking the vitamins that they need. We're not getting the proper rest that we need. We're not taking the vacays that we need, even if it's a staycay. I
Yeah.
went to Michigan a few weeks ago. It was nice.
Yeah.
It
You
was
don't
an
have to
Airbnb
just
and we
you
came
don't
right
have
back
to just
home.
go to the beach. You could go and just be out of that room that you've been in since March.
Because I had to turn my
Yeah.
bedroom into my office space because my office space became my son's classroom because I'm teaching full time. I'm homeschooling them. I have a home base. I got to get out the house, y'all. So that's a part of the happiness. If y'all want all the Aljoes to be okay, we have to vacate. We have to do things.
Mhm.
Another thing in addition to taking your daily vitamins is working out. You need to move your body at least 30 minutes a day. I don't care if you ate 2
I'm gonna
Cinnabons and
cry.
butter pecan ice cream like I did today. Yes, I did. Happy Valentine's Day to me, honey.
Yeah, I
Two
got
warm
my
ones on
Valentine's
top of the
coming
ice
up right
cream.
after this.
I'm just saying that to say that I have my cheat days too. But I also worked out yesterday morning at Garza and then this morning at 9 with our Zoom workouts. So I don't feel as bad because I still did 5,000 steps. I still
Mm.
took my vitamins. I still drank my tea that detoxes the Cinnabon and the ice cream. And all is well. I killed 2 birds with 1 stone and I'm still in the rhythm of what I do. So for me, I just say that you need to just figure out what times work best for you. I'm my
Mhm.
best when I work out in the morning.
Me too.
Like if I
Okay.
have to work out in the evenings, I'll do it. But I show up as the best Cara when I work out and meditate in the
Okay.
morning. So I figured that out for me in my 30s. And I know that that is what's going to pivot the rest of my life, because before I wasn't working out. I was wearing Spanx to try to fit in things. And y'all know, being speakers and authors, you know, you build so much up trying to get your business together, and then they take their headshot and you looking at yourself like,
been there, like, what is this back fat?
can you take out,
can you just take
stomach?
Yes.
No, ma'am, that's you. So I just got a little frustrated with that Spanx movement, because I felt stuffed. And the more and more I work out, I'm down 75 pounds.
Wow.
I've kept that weight off for 3 years. I'm not perfect. But if somebody would have told me that if I lost 75 pounds, I'd look like this, I'd be like, no. If I lose 75 pounds, I'll be like, boom, bam, pow. And now it's like, boom, bam. I'm like, oh, okay. I gotta just accept myself for who I am. And that's what the journey really taught me. You may not end up looking like her if she lost the same weight as you. You're somebody totally different.
Absolutely.
You know, my weight's gone down in my face and my chest. I can see my clavicle now. Some people can see their six packs. I don't know why, Lord. I don't know why Jesus want me to see my clavicle instead of my six packs, but I know he got a reason. Okay.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, baby, God knows. He like me. If I let Makita lose all this weight, she ain't gonna be she ain't gonna know how to act.
Over. Makita be on the mic like, Cara, get back onto your area. Cara, your segment is over. Thank you.
I may speak to you all that day, or I may not.
I may not even come.
Look at her swing the gas, honey, because God knows. He's like, nah, Makita, you ain't ready to kind of lose all that weight, baby. In a size 12 jeans, but you can't.
But that's another thing. Your personal goals, you know, saying, oh, I want this and I want that, and it's just between you, yourself, and you achieve it. It becomes contagious. You know, it becomes a healthy competition between you and you. I'm interested in seeing how I'll look with this six pack. I gotta keep going to see how it's gonna come out, how the story gonna
be. Trust me, I absolutely love it. Every day I say I'm gonna give me. So I did start drinking my water again, right? That was huge for me because why? And I don't know why, because I love water. Like in the summertime, I don't have a problem with drinking water because it's hot. I'm trying to cool off. So I don't have a problem drinking water. It's the winter months that I'm like, just put the packet in it, because I got the little sugar-free packets, but it's a water intake, but you need clear, regular water. So I have gotten my water intake back up. We got a few comments. Peggy said, "Thank God, Cara, for the rescue." Absolutely, honey, because she's gonna get us together. At least me. Come through chicken, yes, honey, because I need my chicken.
Smuggle us some Harold's in Memphis.
Yeah, they actually have a Harold's in Memphis now.
Now you already know Chi-Town rules.
Okay, so my brother lives there. And he was like, Makita, it's not that bad. I was like, what is not that bad? When you say I don't look that bad, that offends me. If you say that shoe is not that bad, what does that really mean?
We're not wearing that shoe, Makita. We're not putting the boots on.
The Flintstones, yes, girl, the Flintstones, honey. They told me when I had the surgery, you can drink, you can take any vitamin. Because at first my doctor was like, you don't have to take vitamins every day. And I was like, dude, every other surgeon say you do. So why you right? So
you looking
at
like,
you don't have to take them, Yeah, crazy. Keisha said, so between Yola and Cara, we are going to be good. Absolutely, we're gonna get them together and we just gonna die.
Yoli is so beautiful. I love Yoli.
Oh my God. Get y'all together. I don't know if we might not survive. So I don't know if that's a good idea, y'all. Then she said, tell the truth. So absolutely. I just feel like the weight and all of that on our shoulders, right? On top of the weight that we have on our bodies, can definitely weigh us down.
On top of COVID. Oh. That's a whole extra 30 pounds in itself.
COVID, I'd be so glad when I can hug again and just,
When the
going
world,
Bye,
outside.
Felicia. Now
I just want
we
the
all gotta
world
say bye,
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bye COVID. Forget Felicia. Bye COVID. The world needs to just, and I get it, right? And I'm not downplaying COVID at all. I know it's real. I am a COVID survivor. But I also believe that the world has got to open back up so we can learn how to live within it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like we learned how to live within pneumonia and the flu and all of that good stuff, we really and truly now have to learn how to live within COVID. So that our kids can get back to a normal lifestyle, so we can get back to a normal lifestyle. Um, so because you work with a lot of women, what do you tell women about how they get back into like just kind of being you again? And how do you just kind of survive this COVID thing, Conchetta? What do you tell women? Because I know you got a lot of questions like, oh my God, my life is changing because they ain't never been in the house with their husband this long in their life. But anyway,
And
that's a whole nother story.
Never, never.
actually, this COVID was a time for self love for me because I had all this time on my own. I'm single. And so I use that time to just kind of find what I like, when the world opens up, the things that I'm going to tolerate, the things that I'm not,
You better let them know.
manifesting the new man.
Honey, ain't we all, baby? Honey.
Come on,
I
Valentine's
know.
Day edition. This is a special
But
AOT
basically,
energy today.
I did a lot of meditating, journaling, a lot of self love types of things, a lot of relaxing baths. I didn't used to sleep. If you knew me in the past, I didn't want to sleep. I thought sleeping was for old people and I didn't have time to sleep. And that's what I was saying. I don't have time. I got places to go, people to see, things to do. But I
Mhm.
realized that I needed to rest. And
Yeah.
there was a period in my life where God didn't, all I wanted to do was sit. I got a rocking chair. All I wanted to do was sit in my rocking chair. But what I told women were to really, because some women became depressed. There was a lot
Hmm.
of crying, and people were afraid. And I told them, journaling is very therapeutic. And
Yeah.
I told them, and don't be ashamed of how you're feeling. Feel those feelings, experience them, go through them, talk to people that you trust. You can't just tell everybody your business, but you should have in your circle some sisters that you trust and that you feel okay sharing what you're going through, and then just do some good stuff for you, some fun stuff that makes you happy. So I created a playlist, and it's my happy place. I listen to
Mm.
love candles. So like I have candles going now. So just whatever it takes or whatever it took during that time or it takes moving forward to make you feel good. I exercise like Cara says. I exercise better in the morning now because before it would be at night, but I found that I used that was my excuse to say, I'm too tired. I worked all day. So I get up
Mm.
in the morning. I have my personal time with God before I get out of bed. I practice gratitude. And those are all the things that I would tell the women. Find something. I don't care how little it is, but find something to be grateful for that day, and I'd write it down. So just a lot of just self-love. I'm all about self-love.
I found a lot of different self love during COVID as well because I tell people now, and I know I posted a picture earlier and I was getting my feet, my nails and stuff done, and I was like, self care. To me, this is maintenance because I'm going every 2 weeks. So this is maintenance. Self care for
Right.
me is to
Mhm.
turn the phone off and just kind of be with me. Self care is to do the baths and the quietness. Like my children, I've got two at home, and every other weekend they go to my mom's house. That's my self care time to do.
Mhm.
If I want to do nothing, that's that time for me to just do absolutely nothing. Don't think about nothing. Don't do nothing. It hasn't happened since the tour started, but it's still self care because I do still kind of watch a movie or go to bed early. Those are self care techniques for me because it makes me feel better.
Yes.
So with all of this self care, all of this happiness to wholeness, and all of this healthiness, what made you choose AOT? Cara, we'll start with you. What made you choose AOT?
I chose AOT because my sisters joined AOT. simply. I've got some very amazing sisters, Conchetta, Crystal. Um, I've got some sisters who have been in here, and I love your consistency. I liked seeing the boldness with the, with the marketing and the promotions. I was like, oh, that's right up my alley. And so I'm just grateful to be in the company of like-minded women. I've learned to cherish that. Another thing that I've learned, since growing up is that other people are not only happy because of their habits, they're healthier because of their circles. So my circle is really important to me. My circle is rich, and I definitely I sensed that when I saw you guys. I sensed that before, you even had the call for 2021 speakers. And it's my intent, to be in as much as I can. COVID has done a number of different things to our schedules, but it can't shake our intentions. So I just think as long as we communicate that and, stay safe and stay communicating, we can overcome anything. So I'm grateful for you, Makita, because I know what it's like just to plan a dinner at home.
Yeah, you say a dinner. Oh,
just a dinner at home. I don't even want to think about planning a tour across the states during COVID. So for you, I say hats off. For you, I say call me if there's anything that you need. And I thank you because this is true service. I really do appreciate you still ringing it up, still having it go full on, and still being conscious of our safety. So I appreciate you and I applaud you. And just thank you for allowing for us to be a part of your circle.
Thank you. That's your treat. Because it's more than a notion. Trying to make sure that the hotel is ready or the venue is ready to for COVID, right?
And still look so beautiful.
Well, thank you. And we got to be so many feet apart. There's the social distancing part. There is the sanitizing part. There is we got a whole bag just of PPE stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got all of the things that we're going to need just to make sure that we are safe. We got a huge room, so I believe that we are going to be just fine. And of course, we do follow all the CDC guidelines, but it is hard because you'll plan to go to a city, and the city will, the venue will call well, we going back to level 1. So we can't have any events, or the event can't be more than 10 people. And I'd be like, it's 10 of us. So what do you mean? So I absolutely understand and I get it. And I try to make sure that our guests are safe as well as our speakers, because that's the number one goal. We have to be safe. We have to, we can't teach healing and then they get COVID or something else. Well, I heal from that, but I'm, now I
got a new testimony,
y'all. So we got a few comments, and Shay says, why would he say that? What? I can't remember what you said when she said that.
Well, white people.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Who knows why they say it? Because it's crazy. Yes, we do. And Keisha said, yes, CJ. And I'm in the tub right now. I know that's right, girl. I would be too if I got to go outside after this to rearrange my truck. But after that, it's complete relaxation. Don't call me. Don't talk. I don't want to talk.
That do not disturb will change your life.
Yes, because I need that, because I may leave tomorrow. I may not. But I need that time to just kind of detox my mind. And then Danielle said, I'm in the tub when the kids go to sleep. Honey, them kids, though.
What y'all doing y'all baths? I love baths.
Oh, I listen to a lot of music. I just literally, just got into candles. Shay says, listen. Now, Keisha said, that's good. And your doctor said you don't have to take vitamins every day. Yeah, he said that, but right now, it might be his lawsuit right now because he jacked
up. We're going to send him some samples.
Yeah, because I don't have time. And then after today's makeup session, I'm taking 3 days of self-care. Girl, take me with you for 3 whole days, honey. So I'm thinking that I'm going to take a vacation in March because we were supposed to go at ALT. We were supposed to go to New Orleans, but New Orleans went back to stage one. They are now reopening, but at this point, it's too late to continue on. So we had to cancel New Orleans. So we have an ALT month of break, kind of, sorta. So I think I'm going to take like even if it's a staycation, or Myrtle Beach or something really quick that I can go relax and come back.
Miller Beach is really good for a staycation.
Who?
Miller. I know it's
Miller
right
Beach.
next to Gary. Don't nobody hurt me. Y'all know I live out here, so don't be.
Yeah, I like Miller Beach.
I've never heard of it.
Right next to Gary, but it's on the lake.
Yes.
So there are Airbnbs that you could come in, you could sanitize, make your space, bring your own linen. And I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but I look for Airbnbs to have beautiful bathrooms. All I want to see is the bathroom.
I do too. And
I'll come in there with my little PPE kit, my little Fabuloso bleach kit, and I'll do what I do until I come out feeling like a new woman.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to take a vacation. So CJ, tell us what made you choose ALT? I have known CJ for years, you guys. I don't even know how we met, but it's been quite a while. So what made you choose ALT?
So one of the things that I had been working on for me was I've always had a fear of speaking, and so yes, I've always had a fear of speaking, but always wanted to be a speaker. And so I started speaking, and Cara was at my very first speaking event at South Suburban College, and just wanted to have more opportunities to be before people speaking. And then I wanted to share my story. Okay. And so when I met you, we were at an event in where were we? With Felicia.
Oh, okay. We were she had a training, and we took the training.
Yep. And when you were talking about the tour, and I was like, oh, that's exciting. I think I'd like to do that. And then one of our other sisters, Chandra, had been on the tour. Yep. And I kept saying, okay, I think I want to do that, but let me think about it. But I knew I wanted to get out there more, just more experience, and so that I wasn't afraid to be a speaker and be out there. So that's what made me. It was just stepping out of my comfort zone, because I'm always telling my women to step out of your comfort zone, to do it afraid, and just to have the opportunity to go to these different cities, to these different audiences where I may not have anybody in the audience that knows me or whatever, knows my story, knows that how afraid I used to be. They're gonna see me and expect me to bring it. And so it was an opportunity to do something that was on my list. And I liked your personality. Remember, I came to the book thing that you had because I just wanted to make sure one more time. And we sat there, we talked, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, she's cool, people. I wanna do this. So yeah.
Well, I thank both of you for even wanting to, tell your story, because a lot of people don't know. It's not easy to stand before people, especially people that you have no clue about, right? And tell them your story. It's not easy. But both of you said yes. You answered yes to the story. I mean, to the call. And I just really think that it's going to be life-changing for a lot of different people. I've realized that I still got a little healing to do, because you talk about the easy stuff, right? You talk about the stuff that's easy for you to talk about because you've healed from it. So you're like, oh yeah, I remember being blah, blah, blah. And then I went through, and now today, but I have said in Memphis that I'm going to talk about some things that I can't necessarily say I'm completely healed, but I can say that I'm happier. Right. I can say that I'm on the other side of horribleness. I'm on the other side of that. And this will be the first time I talked about it, right? Because I had a mask on for a very long time about a lot of this. And I wore that mask because I didn't want to be hurt. And I didn't want to feel the pressure or the pain of telling people this is how I really feel. So I wore a mask for a very, very long time. So in Memphis, I get to talk about that for the first time, and I'm really excited about that. I'm nervous, don't get me wrong, but I'm really excited about finally taking that mask off. I am excited. So tell us in Memphis. I know CJ, you will meet us in Mobile, Alabama, which is in April. Because again, guys, we are taking March off only because we have two cities in April. We
No,
have
I do
Milwaukee.
both cities in April. I do both this both.
Yay! So we'll be in Milwaukee April the 9th through the 11th. And our event is on the 10th. And then we'll be in Mobile, Alabama on, is it the 16th through the 18th?
Yes,
So
yes.
we'll
And
be
when
in
I tell
Mobile.
that story, a lot of the people that will be in the audience are people that went through the story with me. So,
Oh, that is
and
amazing.
then for some of the people that, it'll be, they don't know, they, you know how people see you on the
Yep.
outside and they see you, but they don't know what's happening behind the scenes. So for some of them, some of the things that I share may be a surprise to them.
Wow. And that's good, right? Because I can remember the very first time I started this and my dad was in the audience. He had read the book, but some of the stuff I was saying, you could tell that he was like, real, you know what I'm saying? But he was so proud. So he had this big smile on his face the whole time. But I absolutely understand that. So even though you will not be in Memphis, tell us what we can expect. Just a little bit of what we can expect to hear from you.
So for me, you will hear about how I waited for so many years to do the things that I wanted to do. And a lot of that was because I didn't have confidence. I didn't feel worthy because of my background as a teen mom, early wife, and then divorce. So just how I got through all of those, all of those feelings of not being worthy enough.
Wow.
You'll
I
hear
know
from
that feeling. I know that feeling. Ooh. So, Cara, what we gonna hear from you in Memphis? Cause she coming to Memphis, y'all. What we gonna hear?
I read you got my flag and everything.
Yes, I can't wait.
Just coming with some real talk. I think I chose AOT because I feel that a lot of the speakers will be coming with some real talk. I kind of shy away from panelists and things like that because I feel like you just get, I don't know, please bear with me in my imagination, but I just feel like you just get a whole bunch of sugary Kool-Aid. You just fill with so many sugary drinks.
Yeah.
And you walk away like, that was nice. But I saw the lineup and I saw your tenacity to, push the event, and I saw you sharing your story. And I just feel like I like to be in a circle of real talk. And, going back to the story when I was almost 300 pounds, that wasn't the worst part of my life. I got a whole bunch more story parts that was horrible, but it was those horrible moments that accumulated that made me feel like that. So I am definitely going to come and sprinkle sunshine and rainbows, but we gotta go through the hard part. And I'm coming to talk about the part about us, because the biggest piece is our boundary. The detoxing of our life is because the boundary isn't set. And the boundary isn't set is because, like my sister said, the confidence isn't there. I had to tell a lowercase V Valentine this week, honey, this is what it is.
And if you can't live to,
and I love you. And I don't want nobody to waste their time. So at the end of the day, it's about setting the boundaries. And it's about having those tough conversations with ourselves, with our peers, those people that say they support us and they not support, like you got to go through those, y'all know Black Girl Magic. You got to comb out them naps to get it straight. And sometimes that don't feel right when you're talking to people who look perfect, when you're talking to people who act perfect. I'm not perfect, but I do know that I've been called by God to help people get through that miry clay. So that's what I want to do. I want to help some sisters who are at that point. By the time they come to Memphis, the women that say, okay, y'all, I'm ready. I just want to help y'all lose y'all weight. And when y'all do y'all cartwheel, y'all just say, I'm glad. That's it. I just want to help some women lose some weight. I want to help some women be a little bit happier. And I just want to help them be healthier. But it will come with a little tough talk, you know. It's them tough conversations that'll pivot the whole ship. So,
oh my goodness. It's the tough conversations that are needed. It's the tough conversations that when we don't have them, that's why we're stuck. It's the tough conversation.
James, it talks about the bit. I can't remember which chapter. I want to say James 1 or James 4. But it talks about the tongue being the bit in the boat, not the wheel, not the motor, not the wind of the boat. It's the tongue. That's the bit in the boat that changes and shifts its direction. So when you say, you know, even without a Valentine, Happy Valentine's Day to me.
Happy, yes.
That's
baby, because
you're shifting away towards happiness and happiness.
Yes.
Honey, y'all see how cute I am tonight? Sure. I am my own Valentine. Honey.
Baby, I have wine. I bought myself a Valentine. I have a gift bag for myself. I have food. Yes, I have my music and my
going out for
celebrating me.
This. I'm ready.
Baby, I am here. No, we're not. It's for a long time.
It's a difference why you would host an event tonight, while we said yes to an event tonight. We're going to keep the thing going because that's what we're keeping it doing. Yeah. And sometimes you're allowing outside forces to dictate what's happening inside your camp.
Absolutely.
All is well. So that's what I'm going to be talking to sisters about. Just remembering that we're grateful for so much. We've got so much going on the inside, in spite of everything that look like it ain't. Our tongue, we decide where we're going, and where we're growing to.
Oh, that's
Jesus now. That's the scripture. That's mine.
So let me tell the audience, right? You have to be in the building. Yes. You have to be in the building because she's not the only one. For since December the 6th, every single Sunday, we have brought you 2 amazing AOT speakers. Yes. And I'm telling you, these speakers are going to Memphis. You won't miss many in Memphis. I promise you. And before this tour is over, you're going to hear from every last one of them and then plus some, okay? So I want you to get your tickets. It's not too late. It's actually 6 days from today. February the 20th, we start. Doors open at 10:30. We will be there with continental breakfast. We are feeding you lunch. All of that happens with your VIP ticket. I'm telling you, get your tickets. Get your tickets because this is something you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss it. It's so much more than me, right? It is so much more than 1 or 2 people telling you how they made it over and how they made it through so many different things, right? We got so much happening. So many sacrifices, so many, I just wish I could tell you everything because it's going to be some amazing conversations. And we got some people wearing a lot of stuff. So it's not just we gonna talk to you and talk your ear off. We got a few skits going. It's just going to be amazing. I don't want to give too much away, but get your tickets. The tickets are found on www.artoftransparency.com in our shop section, shop our products. All the tickets are there. I promise you, don't miss it. Do not miss it. The tickets are $30 and $50. $50 being our VIP ticket, and that is table seating with the gift bag, raffle ticket. All of that good stuff is in the bag, and then it comes with the continental breakfast and the lunch. So get there, get your tickets. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this because there are so many stories, so many women, and we got men this year. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. We got men this
year, y'all.
We got men's business. And they're gonna tell part of their stories, right? They're gonna tell their stories because they've been through some things. And we often think our Black men are powerful and strong, and they are. And it's probably because they have been through the fire to make them stronger. So don't miss it. Again, www.artoftransparency.org. Get there, and that also tells you a lot about us and who we are as a organization. We are feeding the homeless on Friday. So we're doing chili in the park. We have pots and pots of chili, and we have crackers and water, and we got a few PPE things for them. But we have to give back. So Friday we'll be giving back, and then Saturday we will meet you at the venue, and it is an all-day event from 10:30 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. But of course, there is a break, almost 2-hour break, so that we can feed you and network with you and talk to you, and then we'll go into our concert. So come out, come out, come out, come out. Again, that website is www.artoftransparency.org. I plan to see each and every one of you there. So just come. I promise you, come. So Keisha says, oh my, that worthiness factor. Worthiness is huge, right? And a lot of us at one point or another did not feel worthy of something, whether it be a man or whether it be love or friendships. Some people they don't even feel worthy of friendships. So it's huge. And boundaries. Oh my goodness, the boundaries, you have to set those with everybody, not just your boyfriend, not just your friend, all the people. You gotta have boundaries,
the
right?
postman.
Yes.
I hold my packages right
here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lauren says yes. And Shay says yes to the menses. Yes, the menses is gonna be in the building. They have showed up and showed out for us this year. So if you had a last word for the people, and we need to know how to get in touch with you. So if you had a last word, like what do you want to leave the people with tonight so they know that this is all about healing. This is about transformation. This is about the shift in your life. What are you leaving the people with tonight? Either one.
Okay, so I'll go. I'm leaving them with the two words that have gotten me through a whole lot. That's trust and believe. No matter what it looks like, just continue to trust and believe. And the things that you want, they'll come to pass. You can reach me at my website is www.satwoman.com. You can reach me on Facebook at Conchetta Jones. You can reach me on Instagram at Conchetta Jones.
Well, I tell you, it is so easy when all your stuff go together. Because I had like 5 names. Every social media had a different name, and then
I did too.
I started businesses, and I was like, no, they need one name. So wherever they search me, they're gonna find this one name. So yes, absolutely, and I love that. Trust and believe. You have to trust that it's happening, and you got to believe that it's going to happen. If you don't trust it and you don't believe it,
yep, believe that you're worthy of everything that comes to you, and then be open to receive it because it's gonna come.
Yes.
Them words, you'll find out later, but them words are very powerful for me right now.
Okay.
Them words are very powerful for me right now. So Cara, what you got for us? Because honey,
it's
trust and believe.
And me and my shiny O's, we not CEOs, we shiny O's. We say this all the time to each other, especially when we're trying to vent or complain. Do you want to do it or do you want to do it?
Because there's no in between.
You either want to lose the weight or you don't. You either want to get off the meds or you don't. You either want to get rid of him or you don't. You either want to start the business or you don't. We can't do in between because in between is wasting your time, my time, everybody's time. And we all know the time is money. And that's the number one thing that everybody talk about. So to save your time, to save your energy and your money, do you want to do it or do you want to do it?
Oh my God. And how can we find you? Because do you want to do it or do you want to do it?
I am Cara Aljoe, Cara like Sarah, and Al and Joe. And I'm also known as Detox with Cara. Detox with Cara on Instagram, but it'll still come up as Cara Aljoe. Y'all can find me anywhere. And I have another link. I will post that after we end. It's called Fit and Focused. It's a free community for people who want to get on track with their working out and stuff.
I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get in there.
Come on.
So let me tell y'all.
This morning.
I'm one of the people that need to preach.
We got a
Do
Sunday
you
workout. We got to
Sunday?
work out. I want to say 5 days a week, free. People like, oh, I just need to work out. We've been here. Come on.
Stop! Don't do. Look here. We've been here.
Come
Don't
on.
do that.
We
So
invite
I am one of the
everybody
ones
to
that I
come.
have an excuse for working out every time.
It's
I'm
okay.
tired. I don't feel like it. I can't get up that early. I can't. I have an excuse every single time.
I'm the excuse crusher. I got supplements for that. You need energy. You need your vitamins. You need your.
What is it that you need?
I got a nice little bag for you, Makita. I can't wait to meet you in person. I ain't gonna hug you personally, but I'm gonna give you a big old.
Let me tell you, baby, I'm COVID testing. I'm coming with the
I know
test.
that's right.
I'm not playing,
I
honey,
got a
because
bag for you.
I'm a
Nobody's
touchy
gonna be
feely
safe.
person. I need to touch you. That's just who I am. Even I'm a hugger. I saw I saw Jeanette earlier because she wanted to wear her hoodie through the airport. She was like, I'm meeting you today. Don't take my hoodie to Memphis. I want to wear mine through the airport. So I met her today and she was just like, I just gotta hug you. And I was like, come here. So I'm a hugger. I believe, and it's huge for COVID. You know, that's a whole nother issue in COVID. Like we can't touch.
Yes.
Like people hug. People need that touch. So I'm a toucher. I'm a toucher. I am. It is what it is. I'm a toucher, and I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed. I'm gonna just do it, and make sure that I am COVID tested. I'm still struggling with this whole shot or not, but that's another show for another time.
That's a whole nother segment.
Yes, I'm struggling with it. So, but I want to thank you, ladies. Right? I want to thank you, number one, for being on the show tonight. Because you could have been anywhere doing anything with this Valentine's Day, even if we take ourselves out and be cute, honey. I'm cute. I might have to, change the luggage in this outfit.
I know that's right.
Because that's what I'm gonna do. Change this luggage out so I can rearrange my car because it's too full. But you could have been anywhere, anywhere. It's Valentine's Day, so I thank you for sharing your 7 o'clock hour with me and the audience. I also want to say thank you for saying yes to AOT, picking AOT, choosing AOT, and sharing your story with AOT. So I appreciate both of you tremendously. You guys are our last of the speaker segment, so you have closed us out. So AOT will be back. The Art of Transparency Talk Show will be back with different subjects, and I cannot wait to share some of those subjects with you. Next week we will not be airing. We will not air next week on the 21st. We will not air on the 21st. We will be coming back from Memphis. We will not be on air on the 21st, but we will be on air on the 28th. So make sure you tune in to that. That is a very special day for me. Very, very special day for me. So I'm going to try my best to get through without crying, but we will be here February the 28th. We got a few last yes to the menses, and Shay said amen, and Shay said me too. Yes, honey. So I always do the comments in between us talking because I don't want the comments to interrupt our talking, and then we go to the comment and lose our train of thought. I know I do a lot. So I always do the comments throughout the breaks. So I want to thank you guys again for tuning in. I want to thank you, Cara. I want to thank you, CJ. I cannot wait because CJ got some stuff planned for us in Mobile, Alabama. I am excited about that. Milwaukee is after Memphis, but Memphis is starting our tour. If you do not have your tickets and you are in the Memphis area, I want to see you there. I want to see you there. Get your tickets. I promise you, you don't want to miss this. www.artoftransparency.org. Spelled the regular way. I didn't put no extra letters in it. Everybody that know me know I spell stuff all kinds of ways because it's cute to me. But I did not do that. So it's www.artoftransparency.org. And I will see you guys not next week, but on the 28th. So I thank you, ladies, and have a great night, everybody.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night.